I've obviously returned from leave, and I know that that has caused some great anxiety in Australia, and Jenny and I acknowledge that. If you had your time over again and you had the benefit of hindsight, then would have made different decisions. I'm sure Australians are fair-minded and understand that when you make a promise to your kids, you try and keep it. But as Prime Minister, you have other responsibilities, and I accept that, and I accept the criticism. And that's why Jenny and I agreed that it was important that I return, particularly after the terrible tragedies that we saw late this week. I get it that people would have been upset to know that I was holidaying with my family while their families were under great stress. They know that I'm not going to stand there and hold a hose. I'm not a trained firefighter, nor am I an expert like those who sit in the next room and doing such an amazing job. But I'm comforted by the fact that Australians would like me to be here, just simply so I can be here alongside them as they're going through this terrible time. And so do those Australians who I had caused upset to, and I apologise for that. And it's important that I think when you are confronted with these things, that you front up about them and you're honest with people, and that's what I'm seeking to do now. But there is no argument about the links between, in my view and the government's view, and any government in this country, about the links between broader issues of global climate change and weather events around the world. But I'm sure people equally would acknowledge that the direct connection to any single fire event, it's not a credible suggestion to make that link. So we must take action on climate change. We are taking action on climate change. At the last election, I said we would. I said we would meet and beat our Kyoto targets. I said we would meet our Paris commitments in a canter, and we will. We welcome the record investments in renewable energy technologies, and at the same time, we welcome the fact that we're pursuing our climate policies while getting electricity prices down, as the ACCC has noted today, with a $65 reduction as a direct result of the policies we've put in place to get power bills under control in this country. And we'll do it without economy wrecking or job destroying reckless targets. We'll do it with sensible targets that gets the balance right. That's what I promised Australians when we went to the last election, and that's what I'm committed to doing.